to the channel. Chelsea and Arsenal have ended in a 1-1 draw. And to be honest, I think the 1-1 draw is a fair result. Like, honestly, going off of the way in which the game went, a 1-1 draw is honestly a fair result. I know Arsenal could have easily stolen all 3 points at the last minute, but that touch from Trossard, which basically takes the ball away from Kai Havertz, just like literally, if Trossard doesn't touch that ball, right? Kai Havertz scores a 96th minute winner for Arsenal at Stamford Bridge. Can you imagine the head loss from the Chelsea fans seeing this? The guy they said stunk the place out, and they decided to sell him to the arch rivals. If he goes and scores a last minute winner, I mean, remember, first half, Havertz scored, right? And he shushed the crowd. He scored and shushed the crowd. However, it turned out to be offside. So the goal was obviously disallowed by VAR. My thing is, if he scores that last minute winner, I can't lie, there'd be hell. Stamford Bridge would be on fire. But anyways, yeah, man, I see Pedro here says Liverpool. So I'm assuming they're a Liverpool fan. As a Man United fan, I can't lie, Liverpool are very annoying right now. But they are doing what they're supposed to be doing. You know, they're doing their thing. So fair play, really. Fair play to you guys. You can only beat what's in front of you. People have been saying that, they haven't played anyone serious as yet. But I mean, they came to Old Trafford, they spanked us 3-0. I get it. Under 10, we were rubbish. They played Chelsea at Anfield, if I'm not mistaken. They won. And they're now top of the Premier League. You know, I'm assuming this is where we're going to start, really. Pedro, I'm seeing Pedro here saying that I'm from Argentina. Big up yourself, Pedro. I'm from South Africa. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, and also please subscribe to the channel, man. All people are welcome here, whether you're a Man United fan, Chelsea fan, Arsenal, City, Liverpool, Spurs, Barca, Inter, whatever team you support. As long as you're a football fan, welcome to the community. And we look forward to having you join more and more of our streams, really. I know I took a bit of a time before going live. I just had to sort a few things out. I went live earlier on after the Man United game. Obviously, we won 3-0 under Ruud van Nistelrooy. So he bowed out in style. But as I said, we're going to start with Liverpool. Liverpool are top of the Premier League, guys. This is serious now. This is serious. To be fair, I got it horribly wrong. I thought Liverpool would have a horrendous season this season. I thought they'd be terrible. I thought they'd be bad. But Arne Slot has shut me up. Like, Liverpool are playing the best football in the league right now. Some would even argue they're maybe one of top 2, top 3 teams in Europe. So me, certainly, the team which I think or I fear most right now, or a team which I would not want to come up against right now, it's Barcelona under Hansi Flick, because what he's doing is just out of this world. I don't know how they played today. They probably won 3-4-0. I don't know. Maybe they lost, hopefully. As a Madrid fan, I'd hope they lost, but I don't think they did. However, Barcelona, for me, are the number 1 team in the world right now, based in form and just the way they start their playing football, man. They're just so good. They're so good. But for me, Liverpool, I think they're a close second. I don't think, apart from Barcelona, I don't think there's any other team that can take Liverpool toe-to-toe right now and just dominate them. I genuinely don't think so. So for me, what Arne Slot is doing at Liverpool deserves huge credit. I think Liverpool fans will tell you, right? When Klopp, or the news broke that Klopp was leaving Liverpool, I believe most of their fans were sad and they were worried that, look, man, we're losing our greatest manager in the last 20, 30 years. Because let's face it, Klopp is Liverpool's greatest manager in the last 30 years. He won everything with the club: Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup, Carabao, Europa, Super League, Super Cup, or you can name it, right? So for him to win all those trophies for them, he definitely is their greatest manager. So to see someone like that, someone who was an enigma at the club, a club legend, he might not be the greatest manager of all time, cool. But when it comes to Liverpool, He's right up there. I don't know about your Bill Shankly's and is it Bobby Paisley or whoever it is. I don't know about those guys. Those were way before my time. However, based on the managers I've seen personally as a Man United fan in my time, I don't think there's been a better manager in my time where I've seen who's taken Liverpool further. So for Liverpool to lose their best manager in the last 20, 30 years, and bring this guy from the Eredivisie, who a league which people don't even rate because of people like Eric Ten Hag. Because remember, Ten Hag came from flipping Ajax, and people were like, this guy is doing well. He's going to cook at Man United. And remember, he was beating teams like Real Madrid 4-0, beating Juve as 3-0 or something like that away in Turin in the Champions League. So as Man United fans, we were rightfully gassed when we got him. Like, we literally all thought, you know what? We're getting Ten Hag. He's going to do things. He came to Man United, absolutely fell on his face, and he flopped. Horrible, horrible manager. So obviously, when Liverpool say they're hiring Arne Slot, the first thing we do as United fans are like, it's another Ten Hag. In fact, it's a worse Ten Hag because I don't even think Arne Slot won the league in the Eredivisie. So we're thinking if he can't even win that Mickey Mouse league in the Netherlands, what's he going to do in England? He comes to Liverpool and he basically shatters every single record there is which Liverpool have had. I think they've played what, about 11 Premier League games. They've won 9, drawn 1 and lost 1. That's ridiculous. Champions League, I think they played what, 4 games, won 4. Like, the record for this guy is ridiculous. What Arne Slot is doing is simply out of this world. Because like I said, the most staunch Liverpool fan would not have predicted this start. They were all worried. Some of them were telling me, this guy's going to be sacked by Christmas. Some were telling me end of the season he's going to be sacked. I predicted he'd be sacked before Christmas too. I thought he'd be like somewhere fighting for top 8 or something. However, the guy is literally sitting comfortably top of the Premier League, especially now that Chelsea and Arsenal drew. Arsenal have dropped 2 points in the race. City lost again for the 4th time. So how many points clear is he top of the Premier League? Let me see. I think he's like, what, 6 points clear at the top? I'm not sure. Let me see. On a slot in Liverpool. Let's see. Yeah, Liverpool have got 28 points. Then Man City are second with 23 points. So they're basically 5 points clear at the top of the league. 5 points clear. And people think they're still going to be caught. I don't know. It's going to take a miracle for anyone if they're going to catch Liverpool. I know it's early, and I know usually Man City start slow, but then they build momentum and get back into the game, onto the season. Second half of the season, they try and win titles. But this season, they're coming up with a different beast in Liverpool, man. These guys are too good. With Klopp, you knew it was 100 miles per hour, attack, gegenpressing, rock and roll football, as they used to call it. But with Slot, there's an actual defensive ability. They are able to keep teams out of their goal. Like, they can literally prevent the big teams or even small teams from scoring. They keep clean sheets for fun. How many clean sheets do they have in the Premier League so far? Someone in the chat, please tell me. They probably have, what, 4 or 5? They have a very good defensive record, both in the Premier League and in Europe. The job that this man is doing is just, it's something else. And for me personally, I'm going to admit, I think, like I've already admitted, I got it totally wrong on Arne Slot. And I think Liverpool are now favourites to win the Premier League title. Like, I think if ever there was a chance to go on and win the Premier League, I think it's now. Genuinely, I believe that. I think now is the time. It's now or never. If you're Arsenal, if you're Liverpool, you've been waiting for the past 4 years when City were doing the 4P. You've been waiting for City to be stumbling and be weak so you could pounce and take the Premier League title. The time is now. City are without arguably the most important player in their club, in Rodri. He's injured. He's out for the season. And you can see the impact it's having. It's literally now or never. I suppose we're moving to the City slot, but basically it's now or never, whereby if there was a time to win the Premier League title against the destructive and impossible to beat Man City, it's now. You've got to take your chance, or else you're gonna regret it. You really, really have to. But, anyways, like I said, I think Liverpool are favorites to win the title. But I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in in the comment section. Do you think Liverpool are gonna win the title? Do you think City are gonna do what they always do, come back strong, come the second half of the season and end up winning it again? Or do you think even maybe Arsenal will do it? I don't know. What do you guys think? But let me just go through some of the comments here. And guys, like I said, man, if you haven't already, please hit the like button, guys. I see there's a couple of people watching right now. Let's get those like numbers up. But yeah, Pedro says Liverpool, Garnacho and Menu. Yeah, unfortunately for us, Menu is injured right now. Pedro says I'm an Arsenal fan. Okay. Dana Mistarly. I don't even know what to say to that. But anyways, Pedro says for Martin Odegaard, the best player for Liverpool is Alexis McAllister. I don't know if he's the best player, because the best player is, I think, hands down, Mo Salah. Which we're gonna talk about the most important player. You could argue it's maybe Van Dijk, because when there's no Van Dijk in that Liverpool defense, things seem to go down and they seem to crumble, and it's easier to attack Liverpool. But with Van Dijk fully fit Van Dijk was in form, they just look very difficult to beat. They look impenetrable. Like, I genuinely struggle to see how teams were going to score against Liverpool. Like, Slot has got this defensive shape so figured out so well. I think it's what's his name, Arteta tried to do with Arsenal this year. However, he's kind of overdoing it, and now Arsenal are playing way too defensively, so much so that we don't see that exciting Arsenal we've seen for the past 2 years, which went toe to toe for the Premier League title with Man City. We're not seeing it right now because Arteta's just decided to be too defensive, and he's just costing himself. He's losing games. He's not winning. I don't know, when last did Arsenal win the Premier League game? Can someone in the chat tell me when last did Arsenal win the Premier League? Because I don't remember. I think it's been a minute since Arsenal last won a Premier League game. So when you see results like you're seeing right now for Arsenal, I'm not surprised. This guy went in the summer when some would have argued they needed a lethal out-and-out goal scorer, a proper world-class number 9. They went and signed Calafiori, who happens to be a centre-back who's playing at left-back. They went and signed Raheem Sterling on loan, who they barely even play. And then they went and signed Mikel Merino in a defensive midfielder. So, really, guys, those 3 signings, were they supposed to catapult Arsenal towards the Premier League title? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Especially now, given the fact that Edu's gone. He's apparently left Arsenal for Nottingham Forest. I honestly think that's embarrassing, man. If you're a big club and you're having teams like Nottingham Forest come and poach your people, that's embarrassing. Because it's like when Man United went to Newcastle and we took Dan Ashworth. That's understandable because we're a bigger club than Newcastle. So we can go and take the technical director or sporting director, whatever you want to call him. Easy peasy. But Newcastle can't come to Old Trafford and say, we want to take Dan Ashworth, we want to take Omar Barada, just like that. It doesn't work like that. Big clubs have to be the ones who do the taking. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Samira B says, hi, I'm from India. Hi, Samira. William Revel says, let's go Liverpool FC. Another op. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I can't lie, like I've been saying for the past couple of minutes, Liverpool are doing their thing and they're top of the Premier League. So, and as much as I hate to admit it, they're currently the best team in England. And it looks like they're going to win the league. It looks like they are. William, let me know. Do you think they're going to win it, or do you think City will come back as they always do? Or do you think Arsenal maybe will come back? I don't know. But as I was saying, with regards to Arsenal, they're playing so defensively, so much so that praise they were getting for the high press, the 100 miles per hour, the tiki-taka, because don't get it twisted. Arsenal weren't just challenging for the title. They were challenging for the titles whilst playing attractive football. Something which is difficult to do, but they were doing it and they were going for the title. That's why it was so exciting to watch Arsenal games. Now when you think of watching Arsenal games, you're thinking, oh my God, I'm going to be bored to death. Like today, if you watch the Chelsea game, right? That was exciting because it was 2 good teams. It's not like they just sit back and just defend it. They try to attack, to be fair to them, Arsenal. And like I said in the beginning of the video, they could easily won the game with the last minute kick from Kai Havertz. But Trossard's touch basically took the ball away from Havertz, which meant that the game ended in a 1-1 draw. So, yeah, man. Gil Smith says, what's up? What's up, Gil Smith? Do you know Jisung Park? Yeah, of course. I know Jisung Park. Number 13. Man United, we used to call him the Duracell bunny because the guy used to just run and run and run. It's like he had 16 lungs or something. Never got tired, Mr. Consistent. Such players, you need them. Not necessarily world class, but they add to the squad, because we had the fancy players like your Ronaldos, your Nanis, your Rooney, Tevez, Berbatov. Then you had like the likes of Jisung Park who would do a specific job for the team. So yeah, I am aware with the I think he's South Korean if I'm not mistaken, but yeah, definitely aware of Jisung Park. William says there's an opportunity for Liverpool to challenge any team, even Manchester United. Bro, they can't challenge Man United because Man United are rubbish right now. We're nowhere near those conversations. Liverpool are already ahead of us. You see, so unfortunately, in as much as I would love for us to be in the conversations, we're nowhere near those conversations of title conversations. We should rather be in conversations of can we push to get top four. Given the way the season has gone so far, might be challenging. But then again, when you look at the Premier League table, I saw someone earlier on indicating that what you call mid-table Man United are 4 points off title challenges Chelsea and Arsenal. We're 4 points off Arsenal and Chelsea. And we're in mid-table. We're 13th right now, if you speak, if I'm not mistaken. When you have the teams like Arsenal, who are basically third or fourth, they're just 4 points ahead of us. So we could come back. I don't think we'll come back to challenge for the title. I think we could come back and basically fight for top four, which is not the worst, to be honest. It's not the worst. I take it because given the way in which the season has started. But my aim, as we have Ruben Amorim starting his new job as Man United manager tomorrow, all I ask of the guy is just come play good football, entertain the fans, and try and get top six. But the biggest thing that I want from him, or the two biggest things I need from him, number one, win me the Europa League. Number two, win the Europa League whilst playing good attacking football. I get it. His system might not be perfect in the beginning because maybe he doesn't have certain profiles he needs for his system to work 100%. However, we do have a good squad. Let's not pretend that Man United has got a rubbish squad here because you've got the likes of Ugarte who we worked with at Sporting. Maybe he can get the best out of him. Today, for me personally, I felt he was very good. I thought he was very, very good. It was the best I saw Ugarte in a Man United shirt. So far, he'd been rubbish. But today, he played well. So maybe he just needs a time to adjust to the team and get used to the environment, new players, new teammates, all of that stuff. You never know. Some players take a while to adjust to a new team. Others just take to the league like a duck to water. So you never know how it will end. But it's promising signs. It's promising signs. Juventus07 says, hi. What do you think Ruben Amorim will be able to bring out potential from Man United players other than Ugarte? Man United should sell Rashford and Luke Shaw in the upcoming transfer window. Okay, so Juventus07, right? You've literally hit the nail on the head. I definitely think United need to get rid of a lot of players. Players like Rashford, players like Luke Shaw, players like that. We need to get rid. We need to move forward. There's players who've been here since Alex Ferguson was here. Luke Shaw was here when, or am I wrong? Wasn't Luke Shaw here? No. He was. I don't think. No, he wasn't. He wasn't. My bad. I'm wrong there. He wasn't here under Sir Alex. However, I think he was here under. Was not here under Louis van Gaal. I think he was. I think he was here under Louis van Gaal, if not Jose. But basically, Luke Shaw has been here for about 9-10 years. Such players who've been here under 4 or 5 different managers, you need to sack them, sell them to other clubs, and move on. The likes of Rashford, Shaw, and whoever else you can think of. So I do agree with you here when you say that we need to let such players go, But whether it'll happen or not, I don't know. And then I see my boys, Smoothers here saying that leave Man City alone. Bro, Man City have been getting cooked. They've been getting cooked and we love to see it. The only thing that's annoying me right now is it's looking like Liverpool might win the league. And everybody knows who's been watching this channel long enough that in as much as I don't like City, I hate Liverpool, bro. Like, there's no team in this world that I hate more than Liverpool. Not even Barcelona. I don't like Barca, but with Liverpool, it's personal. I hate those guys, bro. So to see them win the league is just gonna be, it's gonna be painful. I can't lie. I can't lie. But hopefully, Arsenal can come back into the race and win the title. But I don't know if they can do it. Arteta, it's his 5th year now. Is he gonna win any trophies? He hasn't won a trophy since he last won the FA Cup in his first year. So I don't know, man. I think City is gonna. As a Man United fan, right? It's a difficult thing. If you ask me, would I rather Liverpool win the league or Man City? And as much as City fans are starting to become more and more, I'd rather Man City win the league because I just don't care about City. Like, even when they win a league or whatever, I don't even feel any pain. I can't lie. The hatred isn't there. I don't like them, I dislike them, but I don't hate them. I don't really care about them. But with Liverpool, that one's personal. You feel it here. Like, nah, we can't have Liverpool winning the league title, but what can we say? What can we say? Juventus 07 says Rashford always performs good under new manager in the first season. Only after that, and then after that he sucks. That's the thing. That's why I'm saying such players need to be sold, because if you have someone like Rashford, ne, this guy's just gonna be stinking up the place, sulking, not tracking back, he can't score. It's just playing rubbish. Like today, look at it today. 90% of the team was playing well today, Man United, the Man United players. They were playing well. Even the likes of Ugarte, Casemiro, all of them were playing well. But then you have Rashford, who's just offering nothing going forward. He gets replaced. Garnacho comes on and scores a very beautiful goal. So the question is, in as much as some people like me, I'm like, Garnacho's best off the bench. Rashford's not best starting for us. So in a way, I kind of understand why the manager starts what's his Garnacho over Rashford. But yeah, I don't know what to say about Rashford, bro. Like, he sucks, bro. He sucks. So with Amorim, I'm excited because it's a new formation. It's 3-4-3 with wing backs, and we're definitely not gonna play Rashford in the wing back position. So Rashford might find himself on the bench for quite some time now. He might. Maybe Amorim will like him. Maybe he won't. I don't know. But he might find himself on the bench. And for those who are watching live, please hit the like button, guys. Let's hit the like button. Uve07, I'm hoping you're subscribed to the channel, and I'm hoping you've already hit the like, but please hit the like button if you haven't. And also, please subscribe to the channel. Juventus says the Man United wingers are also. Oh, okay. They've also got limited traits other than Ahmed. How Rasmus will score goals if he doesn't get fed? Yeah, you see with Rasmus, right? And to be fair to him, I criticize him a lot. I really, really criticize Rasmus Højlund a lot. Ne? However, I don't think he's good enough. I don't think he's good enough. But even though I don't think he's good enough, I can agree to the fact that he doesn't get fed enough. They don't give him chance. They don't create chances or enough chances for him. And this thing is not started with Rasmus. If you look back to the days when we had Ronaldo, we weren't feeding him that much. When we had Cavani, we weren't really feeding him. They used to fight for themselves. When we had Greenwood, when we had Martial, the number 9 position, Anthony Martial, the number 9 position for Manchester United is basically a graveyard shift. You can work your socks off, but they still won't feed you, which basically defeats the purpose, because if you're not creating chances for your number 9, how is he going to score? Just look at Haaland. He's playing for Man City, right? One of the best teams in England. But, of course, with him, he gets chance after chance. That's how he scores lots of goals. So if you take Haaland, as much as he's world-class and probably the best number 9 in the league right now, if you put him in a Man United team right now, he probably struggle to score goals because we don't create enough. You get what I'm saying? We don't create enough chances. But I do agree with Juve07 in the sense that many of the Man United wingers have got very limited traits other than Ahmad. Because for me personally, if you watch the channel, you'll know I rate Ahmad Diallo very highly. I think he's our most technical winger, and I think he's our most important winger. I know Garnacho comes up with goals and assists, so that's good. I still feel like Garnacho, sometimes the fan base, the Man United fan base, overhyped this kid. He genuinely believes he's going to be the next Ronaldo. I don't think he's going to be the next Ronaldo. However, I do think he's going to have a very good career at the club. It's just a matter of making sure that this kid gets support, give him the backing, but also don't overplay him like Ten Hag did last season. Because last season he became redundant because Ten Hag just kept him playing week after week after week, even when you could tell he was tired and finished, right? He needed a rest. Ten Hag wouldn't rest him. But you can tell there's potential with the kid. He can have a very good future. He can be a very, very top player. I just don't think he's going to be the next Ronaldo. And I'm convinced this fan base think he's going to be the next Ronaldo. So I don't know. We'll see. Really, we'll see. Like like you say, in UV07, he is very raw. What do you think of Benjamin Sesko at Man United? No, bro. Nah. I don't want Sesko at United. There's only one number 9 I want at the club right now. There's only one number 9 I want at the club, and this is Ruben Amorim's goal machine. It's none other than the man himself, Victor Gyökeres. This guy. That's who I'm trying to see at Old Trafford. This Benjamin Sesko, the ship has sailed, bruh. He had his chance about 2 years ago when we were in for him, and he chose to go to, is it Leipzig? So for me, if you had the chance to join Man United and you basically effed it up, just stay at Leipzig, bro. It's good. We don't want you anymore. Let's move on to bigger and better things. I know he's younger than Gyökeres, but Gyökeres is like, what, 26? People are going on as if Gyökeres is like 36. He's 26. He's in his prime years. Imagine that system, the 3-4-3 at Old Trafford with Gyökeres up top. Maybe Rasmus could turn into a Gyökeres one day, but imagine him learning off of someone like Victor Gyökeres. He could become a better striker for that, even though I don't rate him, but maybe working with a top class striker who's slightly older than him, who's got more experience, could help alleviate the pressure off of Gyökeres and Zirkzee. Because if we're being honest, Man United's biggest problem is scoring goals. Okay, I know in the past couple of games we've been scoring lots of goals under Ruud van Nistelrooy, but I think that's only normal. It's only natural. Under an interim manager, clubs are likely to score lots of goals. So I'm not surprised. We've done well under Ruud, but that's basically a honeymoon patch. We had a very favorable run of games. The only difficult game we had there was Chelsea, which was at home, but we still managed to draw. But if I'm being honest, guys, I just think United need a goal striker, a goal scorer, a proper, hardcore, proper, clinical number 9. That's what we need. None of this small boys who are trying to learn off the job. No. This is Man United. This club is this crest is very heavy. Most players put the shirt on and they can't deal with the pressure. Look at Zirkzee. I like Zirkzee. I think he's a very technical footballer, and I think he's going to cook under Ruben Amorim. However, so far he's been looking very nervous. Looks like he's got the weight of the shoulders, or weight of the world on his shoulders. He looks lost out there. He looks like the Premier League is a bit too fast for him. And I believe he's a good player, and I believe his performances are gonna get better. It's just a matter of being patient with this guy. He's not a number 9. He said it himself. He's more of like a 9.5. He's a full striker. I think if you play him a bit deeper in the 10 or in one of those 2 10s behind the striker in Amorim's 3-4-3, I think we could have a good player. We could see a very good player out there. But look, Amorim starts tomorrow, so it's a new era for the club. I'm excited. I don't know if we're gonna, if Ruud is gonna stay. Maybe the club is gonna release a statement tomorrow, most probably, because it's gonna be Amorim's first day. But I've seen a few people saying that apparently Ruud and what's his name, Rene Haag have already been told that they will be getting released of their duties tomorrow when Amorim starts his new job. So if Ruben Amorim is starting his new job tomorrow, he's most likely to come with his own backroom staff, like assistant coaches and tactical coaches, set piece coaches, all of these guys, striker coaches, goalkeeper coaches. So it's a new dawn, it's a new era. I'm excited, but let's not guess it up too much. Let's wait and see what happens tomorrow. As for Ruud, like I said, fingers crossed that if he leaves, he goes to another club and he actually becomes manager. But he's been saying he wants to stay, so if he stays, let him stay. But either way, I wouldn't be too mad. If he stays, it's fine. I'm fine with it. If he leaves, I'm also fine. But if I'm being honest, I think, in as much as I'd like for him to stay, I think it would be best if he left. Not to say, oh, get him out, he's useless. No. He did a good job as interim manager. But let him go elsewhere. Let him go manage a Leicester City. Let him go manage a Burnley, a Southampton. Let him go actually be a first-team manager. First-team coach. He be the main man. Do his thing. Be a manager there for like 2-3 years. Once he's ready, maybe you never know. Maybe in 2-3 years, if Amorim is not doing well Root can come in if he's proven himself to be a better coach by then. And if he's doing well, maybe Amorim is still here. Root can go elsewhere. And in a few, you never know, 4, 5, 6 years, when Amorim leaves, Root could come in as first team coach. So I think the best thing to do would be for Root to leave and go manage elsewhere. But whether that will be the case or not, I do not know, guys. I really, really do not know. I see more people are joining in the stream. Please hit the like button, guys. Let's get those like numbers up, and also please subscribe to the channel, guys. Let's get those subscribers up. But back to the comment section. Juventus '07 says Nacho still raw. Yeah, very raw. He's young, man. How old is he? 20 years old. He can be very frustrating for me as I watch him week in, week out. However, I do understand that he's young. But my thing or my argument is fans, certain Man United fans don't want people to criticize him at all, whether he's doing good or not. They like, so if he's doing bad, you can't criticize him because he's young. No. It doesn't work like that. If you're not performing and you're putting on a Man United shirt, you can be criticized. Constructive criticism is due. But like I said, the kid probably has a good future at the club. UVO7 says it's on the players to play for manager and the badge. Exactly. But some of the players just don't do it. Some of them, remember, they're just here to do, it's just a job to some of these football players. Some of them don't even love the sport. It's like when you're going to the office to work tomorrow morning on Monday, and you don't really enjoy your job, but because it pays the bills, you keep on going. So that's what football is to some of these football players. They just go there because it's a job that pays their bills. So can't really force them to love the club or the badge. But yeah, Ruben Amorim's system should work in Man United, hopefully. So we need to see replacements of Eriksen also. Exactly. Christian Eriksen, although I'm also of the opinion that come the summer he needs to be sold, we do need to sign a younger version of an Ericsson, basically. If we can go get some 20, 21-year-old who's supposed to be the next Ericsson, that'll be good. That's what the likes of Christopher Vivell are here for. That's why he's been hired by the club, to go get those hidden gems before they become the world-class players. They become too expensive. His job is to go find the next Mbappe before they become Mbappe. You get what I'm saying? The next Varane. That's why we went and signed Lenny Euro. The next Kamavinga. The next whoever. We need to be doing that job of keep bringing in these kids when they're still young. Look at the way the kid we signed, Sekou Kone. Nice, I think he's 18-year-old midfielder. He's playing with the youth team, getting him used to the country, the league, how things work. And maybe just before the season ends, we could see Amorim promote him to first team. You never know. Maybe, if not, then maybe the start of next season. We've also got this kid we signed from Arsenal, Chidi Obi Martin. Absolutely killing it in the under 18s. Absolutely scoring goals for fun. So he too is another striker. We might see him fast tracked into the first team soon. You never know. But basically, we're planning for the future, and that's good. It's good. So we just need to keep on getting these young players, and hopefully they turn out to be decent. You know, Man United also needs to sign a player for competition with Bruno's place. I've always been of the argument that Bruno Fernandes needs to leave the club. I've felt like that for a long time, but I know it's an unpopular opinion, especially now that he's in a good form, he's scoring goals, getting assists. I think I would hold that. Opinion of selling Bruno and first see how he does under Amorim, because I've got a feeling if Amorim gets the Bruno who keeps on getting goals and assists week in, week out, he might have a serious player in his hands. He really, really might. So I don't know if that'll happen, but I hope it will. If he does, I'll also be interested to see whether he plays him in the double pivot in the middle and midfield alongside a Casemiro or a Ugarte, or whether he's going to play him in the 2 10s just behind the striker. So I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. Ashan says we should sell Højlund for Gyökeres. That's what I was saying, but I wouldn't sell Højlund just yet. I'd keep him for another season. I'd see how he does for the rest of the season. Bring in Gyökeres in the summer, and then have him play next to Gyökeres or behind Gyökeres just for one season. Have him learn as much as he can under Gyökeres. And if he still can't do it, that'll mean that he's been at United for about 3 years, signed about a 6-year deal with the club. So if in 3 years he's failing to do it, then you can look to sell him and upgrade, But Gyökeres for me is a definite must. Whether Højlund is doing well or not, I think we need to go get Victor Gyökeres. The guy is a serious clinical gunman, proper striker. The way he just strikes the ball, man. The pace, the physicality, suited the Premier League. So for me, I'd really like to see him at Old Trafford. I just don't know if that'll happen. But yeah, I feel like we've spoken enough about Man United. Spoke about Liverpool, spoke about United. I saw Spurs lost. I saw Spurs lost, and of course, Expressions was going crazy on online. So I tried to see if he was live streaming the game, but unfortunately, he was watching the game live at the stadium. But I did see him a mini clip of him on X for about 2 minutes, just ranting at Spurs losing the game. I'm thinking, bro, this guy's just too funny, man. But it's typical Spurs. I saw there was this snippet, right? Spurs had basically they beat Man City, they beat Aston Villa, but then they go on and to lose to Villarreal and Ipswich. What position are Ipswich in the league? Are they not bottom of the league? I know they're somewhere down there. They're fighting relegation. So it's so typical of Spurs to beat the big sides, but then go lose to the small ones. Like, it's such a funny club, honestly. It's such a funny club. But Ashan says, no, he got enough chances. Look at his fellow countryman, Holland. Uh, he provides his skill in the he provided his skill in his first EPL season, so why not him? I'm assuming you're talking about Rasmus. Look, I'm not, like I said, I'm not the biggest Rasmus fan. I just think lots of people are trying to convince themselves that Amorim is gonna turn Holland into Gyökeres. I don't think that's the case. I think maybe in the future he could turn into someone like a Gyökeres, but for me, I just don't rate Rasmus. I don't think he's clinical enough. I don't think he's strong enough. He's got pace. He's a big guy, but for someone so big and so quick, he gets bullied off the ball by defenders week in week out. It's kind of annoying, you know. But what can we say, really? It's a matter of waiting and seeing what happens. Amorim starts tomorrow. And then what? How long is this international break? Is it a week or two? I'm not sure. Maybe someone in the comment section can let me know. Is it a week or two? I'm not quite sure. But the question I've been asking since the stream started, who do you guys think will win the Premier League? Will Liverpool remain top of the league? Or do you think City will come back as they always do, or that they've always been doing the past 4 years? Who do you think is going to win the title? Or is it going to be Arsenal, maybe? Or Arsenal want to come back into it? Or could it be Chelsea? Nah, I'm taking the piss with Chelsea. Chelsea ain't winning the league. They're fighting for top four. So I'm not sure. I see Adil says, I'm from England. All right, that's good, Adil. That's good. I'm from South Africa. I'm seeing Ashan is also asking. I'm from South Africa, guys. Ashan says I'm from Bangladesh. Adil says moderator. Yeah, if you wanna be a moderator, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I've actually never thought of moderators because I never really have many people watching my streams, you know. Oh well, but he has retracted the message, I guess. But yeah, so I think the only time I think of moderators is if I've got like high number of people watching my streams and I can't really what you call go through the chats, you know. One thing I would ask Adil is, and Asha or anyone watching the stream right now, is in terms of watch alongs, right? That's something I'm looking to do going forward. Do you guys know of any, I don't know, sites or website or any apps I can use to whilst doing live streams, like do whilst doing watch alongs? If anyone does know, just let me know in the comment section. Adil says, my G, you have to put me as a moderator. Can you please put me as a moderator? Sure, I don't mind doing that. I just, like I'm saying, I'm trying to do live streams. Please hit the like button, Adil. I'm assuming you're not yet subscribed. Maybe you're new to the channel. I'm not sure. Please do hit the subscribe button. But yeah, let me see something here. First, put me in moderator. Oh, you've subbed. Okay. Let me see something here. How do I even put you as a moderator, bro? I've never even done this. Let me see. A deal. Add as moderator there. Uh, there. Wait. Let me see something here. I'm trying to see something here. Let me see something. Show the chat. Hey, yo, Adil is just Adil is out here removing people's chat. I don't get it. Why are you doing that, bro? They're swearing. I don't get what's going on. It seems there's a bit of a problem here. Yeah, anyways, apologies, chat, man. Adil was just doing weird stuff. Yeah, I don't get it. I've just muted him. Yeah, this is weird. Yeah, I'm not gonna need moderators for now because I put someone on as a moderator right now, and they basically doing nonsense. Because what are you doing, bro? Like honestly, what are you doing? Uh, Let me see something. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I've just put a deal out as a timeout on a timeout for a few hours because what the hell is he doing? Yeah, let this be a lesson for me because what the hell is this? Yeah, I'm not gonna be putting anyone as moderator anymore because I put this Adil guy as moderator and he starts doing his own fuckeries. What the fuck is that, bruh? What the fuck? Anyways, like I said, let this be a lesson learned for me. Anyways, with regards to the video, I've even lost my train of thought. What the hell was I? What was I even saying? I've even forgot what I was saying. But anyways, I think anyway the video has been going for long enough. I'm just gonna wrap it up. Look, Chelsea have drawn with Arsenal. Liverpool topped the league. Spurs bottled it as always, and basically, I don't know who's gonna win the league title. I think Liverpool will win it. City are rubbish this season. I'm gonna be doing a few videos on the channel now during the international break, so yeah, you guys just stay tuned for that. I just need to. I'm gonna end the video. Uh, let me see something here. Yeah. Uh, what the? Yeah, it's not working. I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. This is just fucked. But yeah. Anyways, thanks to everybody who tuned in. Man United won, Liverpool won, which is annoying. City lost, Arsenal dropped the points. It's fine. There's a moron here who needs blocking. Let me do that now before I leave. Uh, there we go. But yeah. Anyways, we'll see you guys soon, guys. If you haven't already, please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon, guys. Peace.